another episode of Chicago Cubs Central. I'm your host, Big Bro, Big Kev, and we right here with Pacman again. And it was a great situation today, man. The Cubs took care of business versus the Cincinnati Reds with a 12-5 victory on the road. We're gonna get into all of that right after this.
Welcome to the number one place for all Chicago baseball. Let's start the show.
All right, Chicago Baseball Central, aka Chicago White Sox, Chicago Cubs Central, Antonio Pacman. Tell me your thoughts, man, because it wasn't looking too good. You know what I'm saying with your boy, the pitcher today, man.
Oh, Wesneski, man. This the guy I was looking forward to watch pitch, but I guess due to the weather, he didn't have the grip on that slider, and he was leaning too much into his cutter and sinker. Not a bad outing, not the dominant outing I was expecting coming off last year, coming into spring training, winning the fifth starter spot.
Right.
And against a team that you can like really handle from the pitcher's mound. So I I can look at it probably some little jitters, man. First time he opened the season. These games now matter. Last year the games didn't matter, so he only had 4 starts. But looking forward to this next one. He just didn't have the pitches working.
And even with that being said, uh, the Cubs were only down 3-1, even with him struggling on the mound. So at least they were able to keep it close until the fated seventh inning. I mean, geez, like talk about a rally. Like the Cubs actually made some noise in the fifth inning. They got on base in the sixth inning, but they weren't able to really cash in. But then the seventh inning happened. They did score in the sixth inning. They made it 3-2, correct?
Yeah.
So they scored in the sixth inning and make it 3-2. But the seventh inning came, and then the wheels fell off for Cincinnati.
Yeah, when I looking at it like this, is just the Cubs was putting together timely hits. We found, and this is the proper team for a team to hit against. If you in a slump, this is a slump buster team. So we done seen Hosmer come out, puts the bat on the ball and get some good hits. You got Bellinger some good hits. Hap was just out of his mind today. Uh, only one that didn't really have it today was Swanson. You can tell he had to really adjust, and he adjusted to taking pitches and helping his team. Took 3 walks today. But he was putting everything on the ground early on, and he just seemed probably like he wasn't barreling the ball like he wanted to. So he started working counts and letting the people behind him drive in runs, get them on the base, and make sure the team keep that line moving. And that's what he shows as a great baseball player. I'm
Right.
really impressed with Swanson right now.
Absolutely. That's a true team player. He started the season hot, hitting around 600 to start the season.
Yeah.
But he didn't do so far in this series. But you just touched on it. He got 3 walks today. That's as good as 3 hits, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
that seventh inning, the Cubs were able to play 6 runs. They had 5 hits. 2 of them were doubles, 2 walks. They reached on an error, and they saw 10 batters come to plate in that inning. And that was pretty much it. Like, it was a couple of runs that Cincinnati scored late, whatever.
Yeah.
But, the Cubs took care of business today. And I believe this puts them at, 2-3 now for the
23.
season? 2-3, trying to get back to an early 500 record. I ain't mad at these guys, man.
I'm a little bit mad at David Ross. I told you on a podcast the other day, I was a little bit pissed at him and his managing decisions. So
Okay.
um, I don't know if I can work that out with him. I'm got like a little bit too much of scrutiny on him. He just signed another 2-year extension to man the Cubs and the growing team. So you already been 4 seasons managing. I already gave you 2020 and 21. You was just like you was dealt a bad hand. You had players that you played with that pretty much wasn't going to listen to you. And after 21 trade deadline going to 22, you had a bare cupboard. You had players you can mold, and I just don't know what's going on. Like right now, they're playing station to station baseball. Last year, they was really aggressive on the base pads to kind of get runs in because they didn't have the players to really drive them in. So on a single, you're seeing players going first or third, or on a double play on first, they scoring from first. And a lot of things here, you've seen a lot of players ending up on third base on a double. It's a lot more ones that could have been scored, but they was playing a lot of station to station.
Okay. I mean, it's early in the season, so hopefully Grandpa Ross can go ahead and take care of business and make the proper adjustments. I can understand that, but we're gonna take the W today.
Of course,
Definitely gonna take the W. And the Cubs got an early game tomorrow. Early
yeah,
game.
got that
I believe it's
11:30, 11:30 a.m.
11:30, right? Like
Yeah.
it's not even lunchtime. You still eating bagels and drinking coffee, and there's gonna be baseball available for Cubs fans tomorrow. So make sure you guys check that out. All right, we didn't have any White Sox tonight, so it's just all to the Cubs. Good win for those guys. Strong seventh inning. Let's see if they can carry this momentum into early tomorrow morning. What you think, Tom? What you think about it?
Well, they need to take this win tomorrow because, like I said, preseason, this season is not forgiven to the Cubs. They got to earn everything. So the winnable games they have to win. If they taking leads late in the game, they got to be able to close it out. If they're gonna grind out, ties, they have to, grind out these ties or something to get into extra inning and make these games mean something. Like take the division series early. You got to beat the Brewers and the Reds early because once you get off this road trip of 6 games, good thing we getting Suzuki back possibly Friday at the earliest. But you going to see the Dodgers. Then after the Dodgers, you're going to see the Mets.
Mm.
So you're not. It's no easy. It's no cakewalk for the next 2 months. So they gotta grind out these wins. The Reds is a winnable team, and they don't got their full staff. I don't even think we're gonna even see Hunter Green. We haven't seen Nick Lotlo or Hunter Green, so we don't have to worry about those guys. And just take this series and go into LA and be confident.
Yes, sir. There you have it. Chicago Cubs and Chicago White Sox Central. You can hit us with an email at chicagobaseballcentral@gmail.com. I'm your boy, Big Bro, and we got Pacman in the building or in the bed at the moment. Long day work.
Yeah, I got work. I wasn't asleep, yo. I was watching the game. I was watching the game, but I
I
wasn't
don't know
asleep.
how you do it. I can't watch baseball in the bed. I definitely would fall asleep.
Man, pace of play. I'm telling you, pace of play. Games don't be just blowing past. It's like excitement. Like it's like a playoff game every time you watch it, man. It's just different now. Every pitch is really competitive, man. So,
All right, and there you have it. Make sure you guys like, follow, share. We're going to see y'all tomorrow. Peace.
Welcome to the number one place for all Chicago baseball.